20 worst parenting mistakes, according to Reddit. Number 20. So, my immediate family celebrates Christmas, but in a completely secular way. We don't do baby Jesus or Santa Claus, and have expressed to kids that it's just a time to be generous with one another. My youngest started kindergarten and started asking if Santa Claus was real, since a number of their friends believed in Santa Claus. I explained to her that no, Santa wasn't real, but was a myth based on a Saint Nicholas, who had been a real person. At which point my child asked me if we could visit Saint Nicholas, and I explained that we couldn't because he died hundreds of years ago. The next day I got very upset calls from my kindergarten teacher because my kid was running around telling their classmates that Santa Claus was dead. Have yourself a holly jolly bit of realism for your dumbass kids. I was thinking about it today, guys, and I think that you guys are my children, you know? I should dedicate a lot of love and tender, breast milk to you guys, or maybe the other way around.
You have it on Top Chat instead of live.
I have it on Top Chat instead of live. As we continue up to number 19, expecting my first to be potty trained way earlier and way easier than she actually was. It turned me into an unrecognizable monster, to be completely honest. Not the kind of parent that I strive to be. It was a complete months-long disaster. Now, potty training my second child, and it helped so much that I've waited until she was almost 3. Well, wait. I don't know, man. You need to potty train them little bastards early. Surely that's the way to do it. Hello to everybody in the stream chat. Allison, Lauren, ZTCA. Recharge Broccoli, Human, Spooky, Jackson Anil, Nayeli, Similar Prelude. Nussie, everybody, I love you, I'm here. Let's do it, let's go, okay?
Zitka's here. So, hello, Zitka.
Why does Allison say, Cyael, what happened to the scary delivery drivers about pizza? Has that video disappeared? I hope I'm not in trouble. Cyael delivery. Says it's right there. What's the problem? And the guy was at least sick. Nope, it's still there. What you need a link to this or something? I'm pretty sure if you go to my page and then access like recent videos, it should still be there. The only videos that are like gone are the ones that I've deleted a while back. I deleted like a couple of months worth of videos hoping that they wouldn't be somehow against people's rules. I see it showing up right here. So here's hoping you can find them without issue moving forward. As we continue with this list, we arrive at number 18. I let her hand go in Paris. I let her hand go in Paris during rush hour. She's alive, she's alive. It's not like you did it in China, boy. That's where you want to hold real hard onto your children's hands. Or carry your children. Holy hell. Oh wait, that's Butterslice. Can you please just change your name? Oh. It's Stripes. And she has renewed her sponsorship. I appreciate this. And I appreciate you, Stripes. Shouldn't it be popping up letting me know that it's doing that? Maybe it will and, come at a very comedic time. Whatever, I just want to finish this list. So, let's proceed to number 17. I'm not a parent. Oh my god. But when I was 7 years old, my parents told me that I killed my grandpa. What the hell? Here's how the story goes. My mom and dad are superstitious.
Slap it on some toes.
Well, there it is. There's that delayed reaction we were waiting for. Isn't that something? Also, that sounded very low, and I'd like to fix it so that it's loud, Why was that so low? I'm not sure there's a way to fix that either, and that kind of blows. Because I opened up the volume mixer and there's just not enough to go on. I guess these things happen. Thank you, Stripes. Here's how the story goes. My mom and dad are super superstitious and have this thing against white in my culture. White is used in funerals, so I'm shocked by that. So living people are not allowed to wear white on their heads.
It's just part of their culture.
They should have started off by saying what kind of backwards ass culture they talking about here.
Why is it backwards to you?
It's backwards because it is. The frick?
To you.
Oh shit, I think everything's really... Oh shit. Guys, I just realized that my monitor was really low. So everything may be considerably louder than I even mean for it to be. And I apologize. So for anybody, I'm adjusting my audio right now, and you may want to do the same. I apologize big time. Big time, big time, big time. So again, going through the story, my mom and dad are superstitious and have had this thing against white. In my culture, white is used for funerals, so living people are not allowed to wear white on their heads. Anyway, I was playing with white thread, and it got stuck in my hair. And as soon as my mom saw it, she ripped it out and yelled at me. And within a week of this incident, my grandpa, who was on the other side of the earth, died by slipping on something and hitting his head. My parents said that because I was playing with white thread on my head, that's what caused my grandpa to die. As a 7-year-old, I lived with the guilt of murder for 10 years. Imagine having parents that superstitious that they fucking crazy and stupid. Burn them. I'm kidding. But, some people are so stupid that, they pass that kind of... Can you imagine living with that kind of, like thing on your shoulder?
For 10 years.
That poor child.
That poor person.
You're just hoping none of you are living with that kind of, inherited stupidity, based, torture, And it's shit like that keeps this generation from not even wanting kids. Because you can accidentally screw up a child, let alone being fucking crazy and then just passing on that savings on to the child. You know what I mean? Call J.G. Wentworth 877 crazy now. I have a structured child, but he needs to be as crazy as me. Number 16. Wait, I love listening to music in the car, and some of the music obviously features some naughty or dubious words. Fuckboy wrote this. When I had my young son... Oh, they're all parents. Well, there you go. My bad. I'm kidding. It's just a joke. Hey, parents in the stream. I enjoy... Oh my god, as soon as I said parents, Renata showed up. She's a mom. That's crazy. How you doing, Mom Renata? Hope you're having a wonderful evening. So look, it goes on to say that I love listening to music in the car, and some of the music obviously features some naughty or dubious words. When I had my young son in the car, I would always skip certain songs, but occasionally one slipped through the net. Cue Sex on Fire by Kings of Leon, you fucking normie. He got home on the day and parroted parts of the song, and I was desperately trying to distract him so that he would forget it, but he did not. I had the bright idea of trying to get him to change the word to something else. He was still in the early speaking stage, so everyone, or everything, sounded slightly garbled. Anyway, I had succeeded with the word shed. For about a day or so then, For about a day or so, he then just wandered around singing about how his shed was on fire. Sorry, why did I say it like it is in the song? No, wait. That's not that song. I'm thinking of This Girl Is on Fire.
Yeah, you're
This girl is on fire! Like it has two.
Sex on Fire is a good song. No.
It's still a normie song.
Yes, but it's good. Fight me.
Die normies. Then he forgot and moved on to something else, and my mortal fear of him saying it at childcare subsided. I have not played that song in my car since, and it has been many years. What an anecdote. What a glorious anecdote. It doesn't get any more uninteresting than this. I'm sorry, guys. We have to, for some reason, roast the people in these threads, even though I have the utmost respect for them, because I feel like this list is going to be pretty short if we don't. A list of things that you regret or, can't stand. Allison says, Cyael, this makes me think of when my cousin's little boy went to his grandma's house and his grandma let him watch Deadpool and the little boy is almost 7. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. Gotta get your Deadpool in somehow. Just hope that he doesn't try to get trench coats and samurai blades before he goes to school. You know what I'm talking about? Whoa. I'm Deadpool, Mom. Mom, I'm Deadpool. Go ahead, shove it in me. I will heal it. I will heal it, Mom. Mom, I will heal it, Mom. And then Renata goes, no, my son. You better not act like that. Now twerk with me. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. Number 15. Not locking up pills. Oh my God. Number 15. Not locking up pills. My daughter was maybe 2 on a camping trip. We had one of those MF. I'm very sorry. We had one of those MF pill holders, as in like Monday through Friday. If you can't visualize it, it's like a bunch of pills in different slots, all having letters, different letters corresponding to each day of the week, so you can remember based on what is not there which pills you have or haven't taken. You understand? Good. These kids don't know what the hell that is. We had one of those M to F pill holders, and with some anti-anxiety medication mixed in. She got into it, and while we were unloading the minivan, we noticed some of the pills were missing. We're almost to the emergency room, and we noticed them laying on the floor bed. The kids will find anything unless a parent asks them. Huh. Well. What did Stripes say? Where you guys are saying you too, Stripes. Oh, you guys are seeing my new emoji. How did she find that so quickly? You guys like my other one? Come on, no. I wonder if that was a factor in her trying to get the sponsor back so quickly. Come on. I put some work in with that emoji. That's pretty good. Not bad. Anyway, as we continue up to number 14, my biggest regret is telling my now teenage toddler to sing real songs instead of letting her just sing nonsense. Sing real songs. Now you gotta deal with that, homie. Hey, that's not the real bear. What y'all out? Y'all out here on that fake shit. Hey, don't be faking it up. Number 13. Choosing my first wife to be the mother of my oldest child. She was basically and interesting. Let me try that again. She was beautiful and interesting, but she had severe mental problems that she flat out refused to treat in any way except for large amounts of alcohol and copious piles of Xanax. I tried for a few years to make things work, but after coming home to find that she'd sent the nanny home, gotten trashed, and passed out in the kitchen on the kitchen floor while my 2-year-old was totally unsupervised, we packed up and left. She hasn't even bothered staying in touch and is still exactly the same 16 years ago. Or 16 years later. I wish I'd chosen a more stable, mentally sound person to marry and have a child with. It's caused my daughter a lot of anxiety and worry. Can't believe she got away with that for as long as she did. To be honest, I was thinking of getting like a wine bottle too. I'm gonna just copy these because I want them. Wait, copy image. No. Can I just Control C? Maybe. Control C. Does that work? Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah, I'm loving that. As we continue up to number 12. Well, about 12 hours after she was born, I almost let her roll off my lap onto the hospital room floor. Luckily, I caught her by her face.
What?
Then, about a year later, I was carrying her into our living room, and I straight up dropped her onto the floor. In fairness, this happened because she suddenly wedged her feet against my chest and levered herself straight out, but still. More recently, like 2 days ago, she asked my wife and I what sarcastic means, and we told her. That's turned out about how you'd expect. You out here admitting that you dropped a baby? With a 3-year-old account? Boy, you must have a wife that don't know shit about how Reddit works. Whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell? I hope that's not her real name.
Why?
Because then people can search for it. Not that they would, you know. Hey, look. It seems like the message has been deleted by the predator. Baby. Why did he write baby?
Because.
Stupid. He says he forgot a couple, so we might as well get into it. When she was like 2, my wife decided to let her have a sip of beer. Oh, so as long as you're both terrible parents, I guess. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're both just as bad as each other. They're really made for each other. We were looking forward to seeing the toddler. Oh my God, what have you done to me? I trusted you face. Instead, she turned out to freaking love beer. So now she wants some every time either of us has a beer. And they probably give it to her. This is the trashiest one in this thread. I'm motherfucking calling it. There was the time where when the kid was 3, we were up at a cabin on a lake in Door County. I told her that she and I could go for a walk down to the beach, but before we left, I heard my wife calling me up to the bathroom. She needed help removing a tick. By the time I got back downstairs, our daughter had decided to take me up on the offer to walk down the beach. To be clear, she still can't swim, so that was sort of a panic. And just to really drive the I have no business being a parent point home, my first thought upon realizing my daughter had vanished was, oh fuck, I don't want to tell my wife about this. Well, there you go, boy.
Well, Jesse and Prelude both admitted the fact that they've at least dropped their kid once.
Jesse and Prelude said they've dropped their kid once?
Sorry.
Look, tell me the motherfucking truth, both of you. Was it before the age of 3? Once you hit like 2 with a kid, the little bastard can probably take it. These little kids are tough, as long as you don't fuck them up in the head. I like to think these kids are tough, okay? But before the age where they could walk, tell me the truth. Did you drop them kids? Did you drop those kids? Did you drop those kids?
And I said kinda, not full.
Number 11. Neither of my parents have read it, but they told me that this has been their biggest mistake with me of all time. I was a kid at about 14 years old, and I was riding my bike in the front yard. Anyway, I end up falling over onto the ground on my bike while standing up and not moving. Long story short, it feels like I've just been drop kicked in my balls. So I head inside, lay on the couch in pain for a while, asked my parents to take me to the hospital, but they refused. Told me that I just was being a baby and that the pain would go away. About an hour and a half later, and many tears, they finally agreed to take me in. It turns out that I had given myself a testicular torsion, and the lack of blood to that area of my body meant that I was going into emergency surgery. I lost a testicle that day. Less than 10 minutes later, never forgave them for it. As you don't. I can tell you guys a story as clear as day about the time my mom and I were on a cruise ship and I told her that I wasn't feeling well. I have a fucking shellfish allergy, you know? And mom thought I was faking an illness because I didn't want to, do the whole, I guess, like drill, which mind you, she was skipping as well. And you know me, I'm not. Long story short, with that story, I woke up in the infirmary. Yeah. Fun. What a way to, you know what I mean? Can you imagine? Imagine dying. Do you think that guilt must kill people? You know what I'm talking about?
What?
When somebody says something to them and they tell them like, oh no, it ain't this, like they know better, and then they fucking die. Can you imagine that? Imagine that guilt. Bruh, I'm just saying.
There is actually like someone took a picture of a tombstone where it said, "I told you that I was sick."
Wow.
So, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that has happened plenty of times and people must have that.
Wow. Anil says, did your mom ever apologize, Cyael? Calm down, bro. The types of moms that come from my particular Caribbean island never apologize. They do with their actions, so that's good enough. But I'm gonna have to take that no verbal apology to my grave. It'll be fun. It's like, hey, I'm alive, huh? It's more than a lot of people can ask for. Number 10 on this list of 20 worst parenting mistakes. You like that picture of Peggy Hill with Bobby Hill? It's a dope thumbnail. It's a good thumbnail, man. Like the video if you like the thumbnail. Hey guys, we're gonna take an anime break in the middle of this this fucking Dia and I actually got into an argument earlier because she was proposing a list of, I guess, influential animes from the 2000 era to around 2010. And for her, Bleach is on that list. And I think that's fantastic. She is entitled to that, of course. But in the way that I'm looking at it is not like our personal big three, not like our personal top three. But what I want you to answer is what you feel objectively. I'm talking about worldwide as far as everybody's appeal is concerned. What do you think the top 3 animes from 2000 to 2010 would have been? If you want to Google, that's fine. You know what I mean? But there's 2 specific answers that you'd have to be crazy not to include on this list. And we're going to go from there. You get what I'm saying? I don't need it. There's no wrong or right here. I just want to ask what you think objectively would be the top 3. Okay? And we're going to take a look at that right now in the stream chat. Okay? Remember, what I asked you was not what your favorites are, but objectively what you think the 3 biggest fucking deals, the biggest, top animes of that bracket were. So Nussidrol says DBZ, Naruto, and Bleach. Okay, Bleach is on your list. Interesting. True Silver Wolf says Pokemon, DBZ, and Naruto. Okay. Linda says One Piece, Dragon Ball, Naruto. But again, you're saying in your opinion, so hopefully that's, what you believe objectively.
Someone else mentioned Bleach.
Again, no, that's fantastic for them. That's fantastic for them. But if you want me to go there, Dia, they said Naruto in DBZ as if the top 3 of that bracket could ever exist without Pokemon. Do you get what I'm saying? Nothing in the world was going to beat Pokemon and DBZ as far as top anything during that bracket. Do you get what I'm saying? No disrespect. No disrespect. And again, I keep phrasing the question. It's not about what specifically to you. Like for me, Ghost in the Shell, Cowboy Bebop.
And also, you're phrasing it as if this is my personal top 3. As far as...
And no, I said influential from 2000.
Influential either.
I'm not saying that's what you're saying right now. That's what I'm asking them. You know what I mean? Because remember then you were saying that it was more about what people can easily access as far as introductory animes where like it's something that might grab your attention. And again, remember when you were saying introductory animes, I said what can beat like Full Metal Alchemist, because that first episode usually grabs people by the balls, especially girls. What could beat Inuyasha, because for whatever reason that dumbass love triangle is what a lot of girls were into. I knew a lot of girls that were into like Wolf's Rain and a lot of shit like that. But my point is 2000 to 2010, what could beat Pokemon and DBZ? You know what I mean? So the third anime could never have been Bleach, because you got Full Metal Alchemist, what's the biggest deals, boy? And it seems like we're being specific to Shonen Jump, but Pokemon ain't Shonen Jump. Pokemon ain't Shonen Jump. Full Metal Alchemist? I don't know.
Then ask the question and don't say my name attached to it.
Look, you mad, and I'm tired of it, but I just wanted everybody's crap here.
Yeah,
and to be completely honest with you, True Silver Wolf, I believe, has the correct answer here. Not that there's a wrong or a right, but as far as like in like the top 3, that's a big title. Top 3? Pokemon, DBZ, and a Naruto? That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Pokemon DBZ in a One Piece even, you know?
Oh shit, I forgot Bobobo even existed.
Because Bobobo ain't that dope.
No, but it was also an anime that happened during that time period.
Yeah, just because it happened during that time didn't mean it was worth nothing, you know what I mean? Yu-Gi-Oh! Happened during that time, you know? Trigun, look, like Alpha and Lied, Ghost in the Shell was a big deal for me, but I would never pretend that it's top 3. Never. Full Metal Alchemist, I feel, is up there. Not even including where it went after 2010. I believe Full Metal Alchemist is on par with fucking Naruto for what was happening at the time. That was like something that was beginning to explode. Pokemon had already exploded, right? Dragon Ball Z was already like taking over the damn world. But I don't think Bleach was ever going to claw its way up to even top 5 in this instance. People were watching Bleach, but I don't think that makes it, you know? Michael Davis says, that's a bit before my time, but I'm thinking Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. How is that before your time? Attack on Titan was popping at the time. But I feel like the main people who were jumping on Attack on Titan, that was in Netflix time, right?
Yes.
That's late.
That's very late.
Not only is that late, but I don't think it had like... I don't think it had that... Like, if you were to compare this shit to fucking, like, Death Note at the time, people were comparing Death Note to some Jesus Christ tier anime shit. And Full Metal Alchemist had people that I like to think of, if Dragon Ball Z is the Star Wars of anime, I like to think that Full Metal Alchemist was like the Skyrim of anime, because people talk about Skyrim that aren't even like gamers, like people that just don't have anything to do with this whole fucking thing, or like, yeah, I was watching that, and I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're watching Full Metal Alchemist. Who are you? Oh my god. There were so many Gundam shows on friggin' Toonami. We're not going to get into it. But my point is, man, Bleach could never be in my top 5, let alone top 3. It would be like if I were going to make a top 5 Marvel women and put Captain Marvel on there. Do you get what I'm saying? There's no way in hell she'd make it on that list. Captain Marvel sucks my balls. Damn it, Dia.
Answering Strip's question about main girl protagonist animes, which I'm trying to think of, which... as far as like slice of life that I think,
man, Kill la Kill is just girl Gurren Lagann, and that's why y'all love it. It's pretty good, can't lie about that.
El Diablo de la Lechuga.
El Diablo de la Lechuga, what does that mean? The devil of the
lettuce.
Oh, the devil's lettuce.
Yes,
okay,
but literally translated is what I just said. So yeah, the devil's lettuce.
Michael Davis says he started watching anime in 2014. I mean, I get it.
That means someone donated to you for 20.
How so?
Because they said, you know, the devil's lettuce. Do check if I may be wrong. But
oh, it was Mr. Ryukage. I understand now. And now we will take it to the next level, Mr. Ryukage. Thank you for that donation, my man.
Smoke weed every day.
As we take that cue to return to this list, excuse me, it was a burp, of worst mistakes that parents made, we arrive at number 10. Oh man. One time, my wife, right? She and I took my son on a trip to a harbor since he was old enough to go with us on one of these trips. After a fun-filled day, we were driving back home, and my wife glanced in the back seat and goes, "Where's our son?" Oh my god. I guess we were not used to having a third person with us when we went out, so that's the story of how we almost forgot our child. You have to imagine this shit is still popping off in a big way, and depending on where y'all go, making that mistake could be the last time you see that your kid, you know? Why won't people ask gangster questions like that on Reddit? Have you ever lost your child and it was your fault? Something like that. Throwaway time. No, the question should be throwaway time. What's the story about your child you could never share?
What?
No, what's the story about your child you can only share anonymously? Somebody make that story, Reddit. Ask Reddit. Damn it. Number 9. My son is a freshman in college, and I thought I covered all the bases, but I realized during Thanksgiving that I never taught him how to shave. I probably forgot because I have a beard, so I don't really shave all that often, but he definitely is not ready to sport one well. When he walked in the door, my wife asked me why our son looks like Ted Cruz. Hey, if you make that thread on Ask Reddit, be sure to leave a comment that's all like made up and crazy, and be all like, man, I really hope Cyael reads this on Reddit, or some bullshit like that. And then if I see it, I'll be like, what the fuck, boy? I'm kidding. I love you. Allison says, Cyael, I just went to the beach in October, and Dad almost left me 800 miles away. I'm sorry, Allison, but I'm sure he loves you too much to leave you. And I'm sure, people would beat him up because they love you so much too if you ever got left. So you guys will be good. We should go to the beach, Dia. Later in the month, if we can. Yeah. Because. No. Just keep reading the list. Number 9. My son is a freshman in college, and I thought Number 8. Ooh, boy. When my first son was a few months old, I took him out to the woods to get some air, see how he reacts to birds, trees, dirt, and stuff. Soon, I had a curious idea. Because I know babies have real grip strength, I put him up to a low, thin branch, so if he fell, he wouldn't fall too far, and put his hand against the branch. Sure enough, he latched on. Then I slowly let go and admired my creation. A baby on a branch. Magnificent. Then I lowered. Then I wondered if he'd be able to pull up. And I said, do a pull-up. He didn't, probably because he was only 4 months old and couldn't understand English very well. Then I picked him up again, pulled his hands off the branch, and I let him play in the dirt for a while and went home. About a year later, when he started talking, I started giving him cookies whenever he would say daddy. I think that triggered some sort of Pavlovian response because now he won't shut up.
Well, yeah.
Well, that didn't end the way that I thought it would. I thought it'd have something to do with a pull-up at the end. He set us up to just bullshit the story. What the fuck? Rebecca says, my dad forgot me once when I was a baby. Well, you're older now, and you showed him, I'm sure. Oh, man. Galactic says, I will probably actually make that post. Well, more power to you. I believe in you. So we roll up. We arrive at number 7. Well, we're only at age 1.5, so we haven't had any major mistakes yet, but teaching my toddler how to throw out her own trash has proven disastrous for things in our house that aren't garbage, but make their way into the trash anyway. Most recently, her favorite stuffed puppy, who is missing for a good chunk of time. As long as it ain't iPhones, baby. At least she isn't putting actual garbage in secret places. When mine was at that age, he used a secret garbage in our car. Turns out he was shoving all uneaten food and wrappers, whatever really the hole, into the hole where the seat belt comes out of the seat. Rest in peace to the guy who had to detail my car. Well, what if he found cash? Cold, hard cash. Baby. Number 6. My worst parenting mistake involved a trip to the ER. It was about 8 years ago, and in December, and it was my wife's birthday. But we weren't going anywhere because of a huge snowstorm that had hit our area. No problem, though. I would do the shoveling. All of the shoveling. Excuse me, Jesus. I can't have her shoveling on her birthday. My son, who was about 7 or 8 years old at the time, came out to help me with the shoveling. We're doing a good job and clearing off the snow when it happened. As I was bringing my shovel up, my son bent down to pick up more snow, and I hit his head with the corner of my shovel, the very sharp corner. He shrieked and held his eye. I suddenly worried that I put my son's eye out. Well, I didn't, but I did get him right where his eyebrow and near his eyebrow, and he was bleeding a lot. His coat was getting covered in blood. We went in and couldn't stop the bleeding. Well, so I put my son in the car, stopped by my in-laws to pick up my mother-in-law, and drove to the emergency room in the blizzard. They were great and glued my son's wound shut. He was fine, but I felt like the worst dad in the world. His coat was a loss, and I ruined my wife's birthday. Plus, to this day, you can see an indentation where I hit my son's head with the shovel. Bitch, you ruined your son's birthday. Can't y'all just celebrate that another punk-ass day? You know, parents, y'all really need to learn that when you have kids, every day of your corny-ass life is about these little bastards, all right? A birthday is just a day that you put significance on because it's the 365 recurring day anniversary of some fuckboy day you escaped from that pussy-ass womb. Like it's a big deal, right? I made it another year. What do you do when you die a day after your birthday? Everybody goes, well, and only a day after her birthday. And the world keeps turning, right? Sucks. But that's the way the world goes. So God forbid you get this little bastard medical attention. My wife's birthday is ruined. I hope that's something that he feels and not something that she feels. You know what I mean? Because some things are bigger than you. Like medical attention for someone, maybe?
Well, I'm pretty sure that's not something his wife wanted on her birthday, for her kid to be smacked in the head and have blood all over.
Please drink half a bottle of water. Hydration is important.
Not me, but that's good.
Why, thank you, Stripes. What did it say when she donated?
Drink half a bottle of water, stay hydrated. Or hydration is good.
That's not what I'm asking. And if it's the case, then I shouldn't bring attention to it. But, I need to be sure. Give me a second. Nope, it said Stripes. Okay. Thank you, Stripes, for that $4.68 contribution. I love you. And I will stay hydrated. Give me that water bottle. Dia. Prepare yourselves, ladies and gentlemen, for the water drinking. I could have died. Here you go. What do you mean gross? I've flavored that up for you.
No, not that. Just the sounds you were making. Gross.
People would pay good money.
Yes, Jake,
you know?
but
there's regular drinking. There's regular drinking, and then there's Cyael drinking. You understand me? You see that emoji?
Exactly.
You see that emoji?
Jesus would be the only one. It would be like, yep.
Yeah, boys.
Stripes regrets for donation. Good.
Yeah, good. That's what she wanted. You get what you want. You get what you want. Number 5. After my daughter spent all her money on a skateboard, I relayed to her that I was afraid that one of the times she fell off her board, that she'd get hit by a car. In less than 2 days, she didn't try anymore. Oh my God. I don't know if she had a scare or just didn't want me to worry, but I feel like I took one of the most physical hobbies that she could have had away from her by projecting my own fear. She doesn't gravitate towards physical activity much now as a young adult. Someone says it's so hard to know what effect you'll have on your kids. All you can do is your best. I think if I said that and got my kid out of that kind of physical activity, I'd be like, good. You know? It's like riding a motorcycle. It's dangerous.
I'm still getting a motorcycle. I don't know what the hell you're on.
Dia's not getting a motorcycle. Can you imagine her cute little ass on a motorcycle, dude? Somebody just snatch her bitch ass up and then pawn the motorcycle, dude. You're too tiny.
So you'd say they'd take my motorcycle.
It's not just money, it's a slave. And not the type of like, just labor slave, but like the bad type of suck slave.
So they keep me and sell the motorcycle.
Yes.
Oh, you made it sound like they just plucked me off my motorcycle, took my motorcycle.
Look at you. You have uses. Okay? At a glance, dear. That's what I'm saying. I'm not putting... Don't make it like me putting me foot in me mouth. Okay?
You are putting your foot in your mouth.
Oh my God, on this ass. On that ass. Oh my God, on that ass.
Yeah, Allison's right.
Allison says, but Cyael, the best way is the dangerous way. So you agreed with being left on that beach in October? Is that what you want, Allison? I'll leave you on that beach, Allison. I'll leave you on that beach. Get in the car. I don't want to get in the car. Number 4. The other day, some lady cut me off and then stopped in the middle of the lane to turn left despite there being a turn lane. I yelled, "You fucking asshole!" And then I hear this tiny voice come back from to my car. "What you fucking asshole?" And that was the day I taught my 2.5-year-old the word effing and a-hole. Wow. 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 Can you believe that, guys? Isn't this list interesting? What have I done? Number 3. 5-month-old. He'll be fine. He can't roll over yet. Places baby in the middle of a king-size bed and proceeds to finish getting ready. And then I hear thump. He could, in fact, roll over. This is a baby falling off the bed story, isn't it?
Yeah.
Somebody said the best advice I was ever given is a baby can't fall off the floor.
Yeah. So
It's so true. Why would you ever put a baby on an elevated anything that isn't a crib? Do you get what I'm saying? And of course, this is going to be the wildest thing that I say, because of course it's not good to drop a baby. But better you drop a baby that you were trying to grasp, right? As best you could, than to put a baby on top of something and then have it roll off like you're put him on the floor. Put that baby on the floor. Damn. I don't know, man. It's true. It's true. Look. Number 2. 3 years ago, no, a 3-year-old woke up in the middle of the night and came to tell me that she had a bad dream. I walked her back to her room and talked to her about her dream. She said she was dreaming where there were bugs crawling on the walls in her bed. I told her that it was just a dream and that bugs only existed in her head. She didn't get back to sleep for a long time after being told that she had bugs in her head. Oh God. You gotta, kids are like little aliens, man. It's literal for them. You know, they don't get it.
I'm happy that it didn't go a different way, this story.
What, your idea the kid goes back to his room and it's like, bugs in my head. He grabs a screwdriver.
No.
What?
That there were actual bugs in her room.
Oh yeah, you thought that was the way it was gonna go. It was gonna go creepypasta style. You want me to make that story instead? Here, hold on. Here, sorry. Just gotta get my music near. An interest in self-preservation. God damn it, that's a fucking track with me actually speaking on the AIDS. Oh, excuse me. Okay, stupid water. Okay, here we go. Little Stacy returned to her room and thought to herself,
"It's okay. Mommy said that the bugs were in my head."
She looked up at the wall. It was black. Black like her father's soul. She could hear her father's words echoing in her mind. "I wish I never had you." Stacy was saddened by these words. But in the blackness of the wall, she thought she saw something move. Before long, Stacy felt as though she could make out writhing, wiggling on the wall. And then it hit her like a bag of bricks. The wall was eels. Just a straight up wall of eels. Wiggling. Out of control and shit. Oh, them eels. Okay, I'm joking. Sorry. Look, listen. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't remember what do you remember what we were talking about with Stripes? And then she said it was eels.
Oh yeah.
She was okay. No. Yeah, I said that. I said what we were gonna do is start playing video games. Stripes and I are gonna start playing video games, but we're just gonna talk over everything that's going on in the video game, like we are the developers, but like really fake developer commentary. And then Stripes goes, "See, I was gonna make this whole level eels." I was like, what? Like, what do you mean eels?
And then she followed it up with, I remember the day clearly because that day I changed to decaf.
Yeah. What the fuck? Oh my god. Look, number 1 on this list, I was far too fearful, and now my children are fearful. Okay. Meaning like they were, scared of certain things. I don't know, man. It keeps your children alive, I guess. I don't know. Someone responds, says, my mother-in-law was terrible for this, and now my 33-year-old husband doesn't know how to ride a bike because doesn't know how to swim, won't put his face underwater even in a pool, and is constantly nervous about any perceivable risk. I'm witnessing my son-in-law do the same thing to her toddler son now, telling him to be careful because there's furniture behind him while he hops on a wide, flat surface that's 1 inch tall. Oh boy.
You monster-in-law.
Monster-in-law? There's nothing wrong with a bit of, careful being time. Come on. Oh, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's living their life. Nice to see you, Nusty Glow. And a special, oh boy, I don't know. And a special thanks to my sponsors, my Twitch subscribers, and my hardcore patrons. Bing bong. Want to thank you all for being here and liking the video. Feel free to comment on this mother after it goes up too. And I don't know. I want you guys to all be okay. Oh my god. This motherfucker just saved that movie. This motherfucker just saved that movie.
I like the original voice actor for Chucky. I didn't like the direction that they were going with the series.
Just make him sound like the Joker, Mark Hamill. Just make Chucky sound like the Joker.
Hey.
Dude, this Mark Hamill. I'm now 100% on board. Can't wait to see this. Dude, I'm torn on this. I love Hamill, and I have no doubt he'll nail the role. But Brad Dourif has been this character for so long, and for good reason.
Like Chucky has a specific sound, a specific voice that everyone can recognize. And as much as I would love Joker meets Chucky, I want him to have his own voice. That's what's great about him. So I don't know. I don't want no Joker.
Somebody said I went from not caring to holy shit. That's the bottom line, though, Dia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever. But as long as they don't change the voice too drastically.
I don't give a shit.
I do.
I don't give a shit as long as it. And that's what the world looking at right now is that everybody's like, hell yeah, Mark Hamill. I'll go watch that now. Wasn't gonna watch it before, but now I watch it now. Oh man. Hey guys, here's a bit of comedy cemetery for you all. In case you didn't have enough relatives sending you, pictures or Facebook today. Monsieur, I would like some pepper sent up to my room. Certainly, sir. Black pepper or white pepper? Toilet pepper. This really doesn't work in This really doesn't work in text format. You see what I'm saying? Because they wrote pepper. It's just unsatisfying all over. Do you live in the area? This park is for pups and doggies who are in the neighborhood. Let me see your collar. Your address should be on it. It's just we've had some bone theft lately, so we have to be more vigilant. Oh my god.
That's their caption to that image.
That dog's Karen. Karen's dog. That's Karen's dog. What's the comments in here? I want to see the comments in here. I'm not racist. I have 2 friends who were pit bulls. Oh my god. Karen a real bitch. There it is. There's the Karen comment I'm looking for. Nobody said it's Karen's dog though. A rare Karen terrier. Get off Reddit, Dad. Get off Reddit, Dad. Nasi Dral says, are you ever gonna confirm your email, Cyael? That's for fucking losers, alright? Do I look like some kind of poser, bruh? They'll never get me. Confirm my email. This site's full of narcs. Oh my god. Reddit is so gay, man. I'm surprised Reddit is still a big deal, and I'm surprised YouTube is still a big deal. I don't know what Elon Musk is doing and why people aren't going, hey bruh, destroy that site, make a better one, everybody go sick by your ass. Whatever. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. Oh, I almost opened that. That would have been scary.
You're not gonna do what you did yesterday?
What did I do yesterday?
The exercise.
Yes. Wait, what did I get today?
I'm saying, you have the little thing pulled up, don't you?
Okay, fine. Ooh. Nice. How did this open? Was it a bookmark? It's a good thing this isn't showing on stream. That'd be dangerous. Horny mom with stepson hentai. Best of Diamond Jackson, though. Is that what I was searching for and this shit came up? No, it's probably a bookmark. Interesting. Whatever. So, okay. I need to pull up the thing it said I had it. There it is. There it is. Okay. So that's 8. No. Yeah, it's 8. It's 8.
So you ate of something.
I'm gonna do it. My thighs hurt from the squirts.
That's not true.
What do you mean it's not true? Of course. How are you telling me that I don't feel the pain?
You said that it didn't hurt.
It does hurt. Ow. Owie. Yeah, but it's like a good pain. You know what I mean, girl? Yes. Yes. Something weird about it. All right, look. So 8. I'm gonna lift these up from the ground. 1. Probably more. 2. 3.
That's fantastic.
And you can tell by how quiet I am that I don't want anybody to what's the word? You know what I mean? Like build onto that. Oh my god, the mic. It just slid down on the mic stand. I don't know why, but with this mic stand, but like it always, even though I tighten the grip, it can never be tightened to the point where it won't drop. Meaning like I can always still spin it around. It really sucks. Whatever. So all of you have a wonderful evening. I didn't mean to drop the mic for real. I don't know, man. You guys will see me tomorrow. What I want to do is I think finish something creepy. Throw that out onto the channel. I don't know why, but Black Magic was looking for a EMT list so I can try to dig that out. Oh my god. The stripes just ask if I'm dummy thick. what the hell? Did any of you have anything to note? Alright, so if you guys don't, you don't need to get hold of me. You know what, Snapchat, Discord. Get in the Discord. I'll notify you about the streams in the future so you never miss it. Otherwise, expect me around this time, but an hour earlier every night. Love you. It's 9:30 Eastern. See you then. Take it easy. Bye.